everyone. So today I'm going to offend you. Fun. No, I'm going to share fashion mistakes that I think are just aging you. It's making you look way older than you are. And I'm sure, you know, I don't really do any of this stuff. I'm not saying I look super young. I am in my 30s and I don't know, maybe I look way older than that, but these are specific things that I see everywhere and I swear it makes you look way older in a bad way. So I'll be very specific in this video. If you have some of these items and you think it's just super flattering on you, then keep wearing it. But this is just my opinion. So I will be sharing, you know, the bad fashion mistakes that I see and then ways to improve it. So let's just get started with the first one that everyone always talks about. This is nothing new, but I definitely agree with it, and it's capri pants. And here's what I'm talking about, which I'm sure you're all very well aware of capri pants. You might have some, you might still wear them. I mean, heck, you can still buy capri pants. But I don't think they're ideal for a couple reasons. Number one, they are out of style. They're absolutely out of style. Number two, they are very, very unflattering. They actually cut your leg off at the worst spot. It cuts your leg off right at the center of your calf, which is that muscle, and it makes your legs look way chunkier and way stumpier than they really are. And because of the bizarre length of the capri pants, it actually tricks our eyes into thinking, you know, like when you're looking at somebody wearing capri pants, it makes it look like their torso is the same length as their legs, which is really bad. We want to have long looking legs. That's what makes us look younger, when we have like longer, leaner legs. So the capri pants completely wipes that out. And I know capri pants are technically kind of a, you know, warmer weather style, you know, in the summer, it kind of like lets air flow in, but they're not really like, they're still pants. So I would say to kind of look younger and fresher, just, you can still wear maybe ankle pants. It's gonna give you the same effect, but again, it cuts you off on the smaller portion of your leg and way more flattering. Bermuda shorts, I'll cut to the chase, short and sweet, very similar to capri pants. They're just a bizarre length. I didn't love them when they were in style, but they're absolutely out of style now, but I still see them around and I kind of understand why. Like, I know there's shorts that they conceal a larger portion of your legs, so if you don't love your legs, you feel more comfortable in them, and you know, it's great for the hotter temperatures. But I'm not saying you need to wear Jessica Simpson cutoff shorts and show half your butt. No, all I'm saying is the Bermuda shorts are out of style, aging. It's not flattering, it cuts your leg off 50-50. I just think wearing a normal pair of shorts, maybe a little bit above your knee, would instantly make you look younger. Next we have bulky shoes. And I am well aware, like, I'm still in my 30s. I feel like this is going to be not well received. Like, this is not gonna be a video where people are happy with me, because I know that I'm not in my 40s or 50s or 60s and up where I have, you know, problem feet and I have to wear bulky shoes because the regular stilettos don't work for me. Like, I understand. However, my whole point in this is, I think a lot of people are still kind of stuck in, you know, wearing bulky shoes because their feet aren't good anymore and they need comfort over style, which I understand. But my point is, there's a lot of brands these days, even in the last 5 years alone, have come miles with like really stylish shoes that are also comfortable. So I would say Clarks is like one of the best brands. They have so many stylish shoes right now that are very, very comfortable. And they're wider so that you don't feel really constricted. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot of ugly shoes on their website too, but there are so many stylish shoes too. So, you know, if you have really, really, really bad feet and you think you're wearing really bulky shoes, just shop around. You'd be surprised at how stylish you can be. Okay, so this next style, it's multiple styles that's definitely aging you, is anything that is meant to be juvenile, like very little girl styles. And I know that I'm not really explaining myself well here, and I wanna be clear, I'm not talking about styles that you see younger people wearing and you're like,
oh my gosh, I could never pull that off, it's too trendy for me, I just don't look good in that.
I don't mean that. I'm talking about styles that are literally meant for little girls. And an example of this would be Mary Jane's, like those shoes. I see women wearing them because they're, again, kind of like bulky and comfortable, but they're still young. No, they're meant for like 5-year-olds. And same with like barrettes in the hair. If you're wearing barrettes in your hair, it's meant for little girls. Same with little cardigans, like little cardigans over dresses. That's actually my next point. That is something I see so many women of all ages, like even people younger than me, like wearing little cardigans over dresses. And that is something that seems very juvenile to me that you see like little 5 and 6-year-old little girls wearing. And I think there's just better options. You could wear all kinds of different jackets, blazers. You could wear cardigans, but maybe a little bit oversized. It's like the little cardigans that are just, again, very juvenile actually ages you. Now, speaking of dresses, that leads me to my next point, kinda. But let's talk about floral patterns, because you see a lot of floral patterns in dresses and pants and shirts and just really everywhere. Florals are always in style, but I really think that the big, bulky, bold floral prints make you look so much older. And I don't really have any scientific evidence as to why. I mean, I think as a general rule, big patterns aren't really that flattering, but I've always thought that more dainty, more feminine, more subtle floral patterns makes you look so much more youthful. Now, you guys know, maybe you don't know, but I'm a purse girl. Like, I have so many purses that are so not practical. So a lot of, just take this with a grain of salt. Pockets on purses, like outside photo. This is what I'm talking about. So aging. This looks so not good. There are so many better things, guys. And I know a lot of you like organization. You want to have like a spot for your chapstick. You want to have a spot for your keys. I understand the appeal, but it's going to age you by like 2 decades. There are so many stylish purses out there that are very affordable, and all you need is a purse organizer. They're like 20 bucks. Buy a nice tote. It could be of good quality. It could be cheap. It doesn't even matter. But a nice sleek looking tote will hold so much. And then you can just put a handbag or purse organizer in there. You can have all of your pockets like concealed, and you can have a spot for everything. But on the outside, you're gonna look really polished, you're gonna look chic, you're gonna look put together, and you're gonna look a lot younger. Next, let's talk about glasses. Now, this is another area where I feel like people will probably get mad at me because like I don't have glasses, so what can I really contribute here? But I really spent like 2 hours researching this, and I've come to a couple conclusions, so just take whatever you want out of this. But I did see a big study where it polled like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people, and it did conclude that when you put on a pair of glasses, it unfortunately does age you by at least 5 years. So if you have contacts, obviously that would probably make you look younger. But I do think that there can be really stylish glasses, and I don't think it really matters what face shape you have. There's all of these different charts and everything. Like if you have a pear shape, you should wear this. If you have a square face, you should wear this. And I really think it just comes down to you trying on glasses, and whatever you think looks the best, run with that, because basically every, rim style or shape is kind of in style these days. There's really not like a wrong answer, but there is one particular style that absolutely ages you and you should stay away from, and that is any pair of glasses that has rhinestones or embellishments. But other than that, run free, go wild. Now, if you're still wearing matching jewelry, like matching earrings that look almost identical to the necklace, and then it's real crazy when you get like a matching bracelet, it's like a triple threat, I think that is definitely aging you, making you look way older than you really are. And I don't see this as much now because this really just is out of style, and you can't even buy it like you used to just see the matching sets everywhere. But if you still have that in your jewelry box, I would say like just don't put on all 3. Even today I'm wearing, some yellow gold with some white gold. Like I mix and match my metals. I think that's a great way to look youthful. You could even just go even more subtle, like maybe throw in a pair of earrings but skip the necklace. Now, throughout this video, I have been talking about very specific fashion choices, whether it be clothing or shoes or accessories, but I want to talk about hair because I think this can really make a big improvement in making you look younger. And that's just choosing to try out lighter hair, like a lighter, blonder hair color. Now hear me out, because I do have brown hair. I'm naturally a brunette, and I've had gray hair, no joke, since, not tons of gray hair, but strands of gray hair since I was in 11th grade. I remember being in English class and there was a mirror on the back of the door, and I was like fixing my hair, and I was like, oh my gosh, I see gray hairs, and they've been there ever since. So every few months I do have to dye my hair because I have these weird gray hairs that continually grow. However, it's not crazy yet, and I'm sure as I age, it'll get worse and worse and worse. So I see a lot of women still with the brown hair or the dark hair with crazy gray roots. And even if you keep on top of it, even within a week after dyeing your hair, you start to see the gray roots, and it just makes you look a lot older. Whereas if you would try to, transition slowly into lighter hair, it really masks the grays as they come in, and it just gives you a much more youthful appearance. Now, I know there's people out there that choose to just embrace their grays, and I think that's also great. I do think you're gonna look a little bit older, but hey, why not? I mean, this is all just different suggestions, but I do think lighter hair will make you look younger. Now, in this video, we're obviously talking about ways fashion can make you look a lot older, but in this video, we're talking about 8 ways to buy cheap clothes that actually look really expensive. So if you're new, make sure you subscribe, but I'll see you on over here. Bye.